everyone, this is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA, and in this particular segment I'm going to be covering how packaging can make or break getting your products into chain stores. And I mention this because I think it's so essential that you understand how critical packaging is for retail buyers. It sounds obvious, but I'm going to kind of delve into some things to think about when you're creating packaging and so forth in this segment. So first of all, a buyer thinks that packaging is probably one of the most critical things that you could have in regards to getting your products into stores, because when somebody walks into a store, they're not looking at your product. They're looking at your product and its packaging. So you can have the best product in the world, but if your packaging is not on point and is not interesting for people, the product will not sell. And that is, again, ultimately what the buyer cares about. They just want to generate revenue with products. And so packaging is so critical because a person has to know in 5 seconds or less whether or not your product is actually interesting to them so that they ultimately will buy. And we're all about generating revenue at retail stores, so that's why it's so important for buyers in regards to packaging. Now, I know there's a lot of confusion about that because you're always wondering, whether or not your packaging is on point. So I'm going to give you a couple of little pointers here. So first of all, when you're looking at developing packaging for yourself and you're kind of stuck in that scenario, one of the things that I tell people to do is to go to your local stores, right? Go to the mall, go check out the sections of the stores that's related to your product. So if you have a consumer electronics product, go to the consumer electronics section of the store. And then what I would have you do is actually take a look at products that are similar to yours. And what I'll have you also do is to take a look at your competitors. So look for your top 3 competitors in your category. And ultimately, if you really want to succeed here, I would buy your competitors' products and take them home. And then what I would do is unwrap that packaging and really analyze what it is that they did to develop their packaging. I'm saying this because a buyer is telling you exactly what they want based on that packaging because they purchased that product and put it into their stores. They told the competitor, your competitor, that they're doing good work because they purchased that product and put it into that store. So that means that the buyer likes the way that your competitor's packaging stuff. So take your top 3 competitors, buy the products, take it home, analyze what they did, look at the size, look at the shape, look at the the colors, whether it's customer friendly, what they're saying on it. Take that information and recreate it with a packaging expert and have somebody make it better, cooler, more interesting, but completely in alignment with what you're looking at. So again, a buyer is saying yes to your competitors. So that means that the buyer likes exactly the box it's in, or if it's a hanging thick card, then they like the hanging card. Whatever it is for your product type, the buyer likes that, has asked for it, is buying it, and that's what you want to do. You want to make your product very consistent with what's in stores today while still differentiate yourself. So you can make the colors pop, you can make it more interesting, but really also make it relevant to what matters to stores. That is the easiest way for you to get started with packaging. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just really need to understand what's already in stores, what buyers are purchasing, what your competitors are doing, and then emulate that and then just make it better, cooler, more interesting. And that is awesome for buyers. They love that. So again, packaging can make or break you getting your products into chain stores. And if I can give you any advice, it's really spend extra money and time and effort on packaging, because you know and I know that some of the stupidest products in the world are on the store shelves of retailers, and it's not because it's a great product, it's because their packaging works, and that's why people are buying it. So again, this is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA. I hope you found this interesting. If you like it, please leave a comment below. I always love feedback on this stuff. And I teach all this stuff in Retail MBA, my actual program, and I go into full tutorials on how to package products and so forth. But anyhow, I consistently create new content I send out for free, and I hope you like it. And I really look forward to continuing on with your journey of getting your products into stores. Thanks so much.